Okay, imagine this, you're 19, scrolling through Instagram, and someone slides into your DMs offering you a job. No experience needed. Just collect cash from people and drop it off at an office. Sounds easy, right? Now imagine that office is a crypto exchange laundering millions stolen by phone scammers, and you're now part of a crime ring bust by Russia's FSB. That's the wild story behind last week's raids in Moscow City. But here's what's really fascinating, this isn't just about crypto. It's about how the digital economy is creating a new generation of accidental criminals. Let me break this down. First, the basics. The FSB arrested over 20 people running illegal crypto exchanges. They're accused of converting stolen cash into cryptocurrency for Ukrainian scam call centers. Up to $2 million a day moved through these offices. But the detail that immediately stood out to me. Many of the suspects were between 18 and 25, recruited remotely with promises of quick money. And get this, they thought they were working as undercover informants for the FSB itself. That's not just ironic, it's darkly poetic. The state cracking down on people who believed the state was using them. So why crypto? Let's unpack this. Cryptocurrency's decentralized nature is a double-edged sword. It empowers financial freedom, but also anonymity. For scammers, that's a dream. Once cash gets turned into Bitcoin or Ethereum, it's almost untraceable. And Russia's Moscow City exchanges weren't just converting money, they were acting as a bridge to move stolen funds out of the country. What many people don't realize is how much of crypto's underbelly thrives in the gray areas. These weren't rogue hackers in basements, they were operating out of a financial district, blending into legitimate markets. That's the future of financial crime, polished, corporate-adjacent, and shockingly accessible. Now, the part that keeps me up at night, the couriers. These young people weren't masterminds. They were recruits from regions outside Moscow, likely with limited financial literacy, doing what looked like part-time work. And this isn't unique to Russia. Think about gig economies everywhere, apps turning workers into disposable nodes in a system they don't understand. Here, it's the same model, but for money laundering. The scam call centers are in Ukraine, the exchanges are in Moscow, and the couriers are pawns from smaller cities. It's a globalized crime supply chain. In my opinion, this reflects a systemic issue. As tech outpaces regulation, the line between legitimate work and complicity in crime gets blurrier every day. But wait, let's zoom out. The FSB's press release specifically called out Ukraine's involvement. Is this just a money laundering case, or is it political theater? After all, Russia and Ukraine's tensions are well documented. Could this be a way to frame Ukraine as a hub for cybercrime? Or is it simply the reality of cross-border digital crime in the 21st century? The answer is probably both. What this really suggests is that cybercrime isn't just about hackers, it's about geopolitical chess. Every stolen ruble converted to crypto is a move on that board. And what about the victims? The people losing their savings to phone scams? The FSB says they're identifying victims to recover damages, but how many even know they've been scammed? Phone fraud works because it's fast and emotional. Scammers pose as relatives in emergencies, or fake tech support. By the time victims realize it's a scam, the money's already in crypto, already gone. This raises a deeper question: how do we protect people in a world where financial systems move faster than their understanding? Here's my take: this raid isn't an anomaly. It's a symptom. Russia's crypto crackdown mirrors global struggles to regulate digital finance. The US is suing Binance. The EU's passing strict anti-money laundering laws. But the problem isn't going away. As long as crypto exists, it'll be a tool for both liberation and exploitation. The real story here isn't about the 20 people arrested, it's about the system that made their jobs seem normal. So what's the solution? Education? Stricter KYC laws? Or maybe we need to admit that crypto's Wild West phase isn't ending anytime soon. Let me know what you think. After all, in this new economy, are we all just one DM away from becoming part of the story?